Others have talked about this. It's all over the internet. I want to mention this too because I think it is big. Cruz, Rubio, Carson. They came in first, third, and fourth in the Republican caucuses. They took over 60% of the vote. 2 Latinos and an African American in a Republican primary process in a state that is mostly white. That's worth remembering. That's worth remembering because it's interesting to me, and I've pointed this out many months ago, but let's point it out again, that the media pretend that none of this is happening. If there were 3 white people, and I mean almost translucent, running for the Republican nomination, one's dropped out, the idiot former governor of Maryland, and they were of that complexion, you would get story after story after story about old white men, old white women, how they're out of touch with the new growing browning of America, blah, blah, blah. We don't hear a damn thing about that on the Democrat side. It is amazing to me that without the black vote, the Latino vote, without the Asian vote, the Democrats cannot win. And yet, look at the United States Senate. There's one black Republican, Scott of South Carolina, and there's one black Democrat, Booker of New Jersey. That's it. Booker of New Jersey. From a party that must have over 90% of the black vote in order to win the presidency. Never is that discussed. Never. Because the browning of America does not include the browning of the Democrat leadership. Not in the Senate, not in the House anyway. And damn few governors, too. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I haven't memorized who all the governors are today either. And yet here we have, take note, 3 non-white candidates. And by the way, this whole pigmentation thing, I'm not into it, but the Democrats are, the liberals are, the media are, so let's address it. 3 non-white candidates. Number 1, number 3, number 4. Over 60% of the Republican vote. In an overwhelmingly white state in the Republican Party. No, the Republican Party does not discriminate as an entity, as an institution. The Democrat Party does, as an entity and an institution. They can fool their constituents, but they don't fool me. They've never completely been able to throw off their history. They use minorities. That's what they do over there in the Democrat Party. They use them. They use them for votes. They use them for power. Just saying.